Inspiration is perishable. So do the things you said you were going to do. Through literature, books, movies, conversations we have throughout our lives, some things resonate more than others. And when they do resonate, these things become the quotes that we live by. And so in this series, I am going to bestow upon you some of the quotes that I live by throughout my life. And today's quote is, inspiration is perishable. So do the things you said you were going to do. What does that mean to me? What does that mean to you? What does it mean? When you are inspired, there's a feeling of positivity. There's a jolt of energy. There's hope. And the problem with inspiration is that 99.9% of the people do not act on it. And when they don't act on it immediately, that feeling, that energy just dissipates. It's perishable. There's a finite amount of time that you need to act on the feeling of inspiration. Otherwise, it just becomes a thought in the past. So think about all the times that you were inspired by something, whether it's playing a music, getting good at a sport, maybe working on a skill. When you think about that, you have this feeling of sort of euphoria, right? I want to do this. I'm very hopeful. This is my dream. But a lot of times you don't act on it. And when you don't act on it, it just disappears very fast. And you find yourself months later, sometimes even years, having that same feeling, wanting to do the things that you've always inspired to do. So when you have that next feeling of inspiration, I want you to act on it immediately. And it's not saying to do something elaborate and, it's not, I'm not asking you to go crazy. We're simply asking for you to do the smallest incremental change that will bring you closer to that inspiration. And you have to act on it as soon as possible, because otherwise it just dissipates, it's perishable, it's like spoiled milk. The next time you feel inspired, act on it as soon as you can. Do it at a very small incremental change. So what does that look like? It can be as simple as writing a checklist down, right? It can be as simple as starting to do research on how do I approach this, right? It's as simple as just making a small promise to yourself that day, that moment in time, to follow up on that dream, that inspiration. So inspiration is perishable. Do the things you said you were going to do. Otherwise, you're going to end up thinking about it for a very long time. And until the day that you decide to go towards that feeling, you're going to be left wondering. So it's better to find out eventually than to forever ask yourself why. I hope that helps. Let me know if this quote resonates with you, and give me a comment of what some of the quotes are that you live by. And in this series, I'm going to do some of the quotes that I live by, and maybe a story behind it, but what it means to me. So I hope you stay tuned. Have a good rest of the day, and peace out.